We have Papa Oppong in the studio.
Whoop whoop.
Any questions you want to send to him, we have a WhatsApp number. That's 0500 60 70 70. That's 0500 60 70 70. On social media, we're taking questions as well. So that's Twitter, 3FM 927, 3FM 927 on IG, 3FM 92.7, IG 3FM 92.7, and on Facebook, 3FM 92.7. All right, so Papa,
Hey,
we're going to spend some time getting to know you.
okay, I'm ready for you.
No pressure.
Yeah.
Who's
Fashion.
starting?
Fashion.
Well,
Okay.
since our resident fashion advisor is the beautiful boy himself,
Wow.
I believe that he must start the.
What's up? Welcome again, Papa Oppong. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I could be better.
Oh,
Tell us how you really feel, bro.
I mean, do you really want to know how I'm feeling, or are you just asking for?
No, we care about
to
you.
keep the convo going.
We care about you.
Okay, so like real quick, Papa Oppong, like just this is difficult.
Oh,
Why?
I don't know how to see Papa Oppong. Like
Okay, Papa, so
next.
you are
question.
into you are into fashion and design.
Yes.
We are curious. What was the inspiration, the driving force? Like, what got you first thinking this is something I want to make a career out of?
So I started by drawing like behind my homework books on the walls in school, like on school desks and everything. And I used to play with Barbie dolls. Like this is like a very famous story. And instead of like the normal soccer ball, normal boy things, I was into Barbie dolls. I don't know how that started, but I guess maybe it was meant to be. And when I wouldn't get the Barbie dolls, then I would draw them, and that's how I got into illustration. So that's how I started like drawing, and then it developed. When I went to Achimota school, I decided maybe this is something that I can take serious, because when I would sketch in my sketch pads and stuff, people would pass by and be like, "Oh, I think I can wear that. Can you make that for me?" I'm like, "No, I don't know how to sew." So then that's when I decided I'm going to go into fashion design and look for a fashion school, and then I think that's the beginning. Barbie.
All right. So real quick, playing with Barbie dolls and like settings, like I'm sure then you really had an enabling home that really helped you, because like it's not quite normal in our space for a young growing up boy to be playing with Barbie dolls. Like how was like family like? Did they see that?
Yeah, of course it was odd, obviously, but when me, I didn't know anything was wrong with it. It's just I didn't see anything wrong with it, and I still don't see anything wrong with it. It wasn't like something like, oh, I was doing that and my parents were like okay with it. I'm sure they're also like, why is our son not like the other sons? But yeah, I think I have like parents that are quite understanding, and they're quite okay with the path their children want to take. The main thing that their main concern is whatever you want to do, just be serious with it, because that's the most important thing. It doesn't matter if you want to sell cars or be a doctor. Are you putting in the necessary work to get to that level? So yeah, I had parents that before they didn't get it. I remember there's a funny story I'm just going to tell you real quick. I was in the USA with my mom and my auntie Debbie, and this is my mom telling me the story, and she said we went into Walmart. And as usual, I was crying because I wanted a Barbie doll, and my mom wouldn't buy it. And then when he came back home, this like probably like 5, and I don't remember this happening, but my mom was telling me, and she's like, my auntie Debbie was like, oh my goodness, Papa, I don't know. And my mom's called Cynthia. She's like, so do you think we should start reading about it? Because I think it's quite interesting. And I was like, wow. So all these conversations were going on around me, and I was just drawing my thing. But yeah, it's quite interesting. Like I have parents that are quite, they didn't get it, but they are getting it. Yeah.
So you spend a lot of time in the industry. Who are the most fashionable people in Ghana? We want to know.
Most fashionable.
Yeah.
Or I guess stylish.
Okay,
Most
stylish.
fashionable?
Stylish.
I'm sorry, beautiful, but what's the right way to ask this question?
Papa Oppong is here. I mean, he's the right person to ask.
Yeah.
Well, okay, let me give you my top 3.
Before then, what's stylish, what's fashionable? Can you like help us with that?
A friend wants to know.
A friend wants to know.
Okay, everyone will define this different, I guess. But for me, style and fashion are not the same. Fashion is more trends and what's new, what's fresh, what's happening, what's hip. That to me is fashion.
Okay.
The current trends. But then style is you're born with it. It's however you're comfortable stepping out.
Individuality.
Yes,
If you don't have it, you don't have it.
everybody's stylish to a point.
Yeah.
Stop being shitty. Everyone is stylish to a point. Just because someone's style doesn't speak to you doesn't mean they're not stylish.
Right.
You know? There are people who are nerdy and that's their aesthetic and their style. And there are those who are very, Gucci belt, Prada shoes. You can't knock them down because they're wearing brands. No, that's their style. So style and fashion, for me, I feel like style is who you are and how you step out. And it doesn't matter what trends you're following or not following. But fashion is, somebody's fashionable. They're more with the brands and all of that and trying to be seen. So that's what I would say. Yeah.
Okay, so now to the question.
Your top
Now
3.
you confuse me.
Top 3.
There you go. Top 3. Okay, let me say. Number 1 has to be Sister Deborah, who I'm like a huge fan of.
Yeah.
Now.
True.
Because I feel like she doesn't care. She does what she wants.
Yeah.
And she just doesn't care. Like, it's not for Instagram. Like, when you meet Sister Deborah, she's like, we're going to the club. I like that.
Yeah. She's very herself.
She's very herself.
Yeah.
And that she's a true style icon in Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Number 2. This is hard, though.
I mean, you put yourself in the top 3. Like,
I gave you
he put it on himself.
I put it on myself.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just say, some of them are not celebrities.
No. I mean, this is your opinion.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
we
this
just
is like
curious.
my...
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Please, I want to make sure I have this right. For the guys, I really, 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 really like Jamal. He's my friend. His style.
Wacko. So
No, I know Jamal. I mean,
Jamal,
I'm not disappointed.
I like Jamal.
Jamal is
is
very
like,
stylish.
yeah, he's really stylish, and I like Jamal because he likes the things that I like.
Okay.
Very quirky, and Jamal does set design for different people, and he's like a good friend. And I think he's just really stylish. When I see him, I tell him, "You look like you stepped out of a Tumblr post," because he just wears cool stuff.
Okay.
He has the coolest t-shirts.
Yes, exactly. He wears the coolest t-shirts. And then who else? Let me go for a more dapper because there are different categories. I would say this actor, what do you call it? Oh, no. In fact, no. Let me not make this mistake. Manifest. I love Manifest style simply because
Wacko.
Oppong, who paid you for this?
no one paid.
Why does it have to be paid?
No, let me explain
Number
why.
3 is where you have a problem.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't.
No,
He was
let-
waiting for his name.
let
No,
me
I
ex-
think, no, I wasn't waiting. Oh, come on.
You're in
I
top
know-
25.
I know
Oh, you're
Manifest.
not in
You're
my
in
top
top
10.
I know, no. It makes him happy.
Hey.
Well, no. Well, me, I don't know who makes who happy, but honestly, I like Manifest because, and it's
True,
not just
we all
about
do.
it's not just about his style, like his music and everything. I feel like he embodies New Age Africa. You know what I mean? And you can call Manifest whatever, and you can say whatever. He's still wearing the Woodin shirts and all that. He doesn't care because that's his style, and like he just always looks on point to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'll say Sister Debbie, Jamal, and Manifest.
Sandra from Spintex wants to know how many years did it take you to get to where you are?
Well, I've been doing this since 2013, so I'm
And
guessing.
I mean, you should let people know where you are right now, because I mean,
okay,
chronicle it for us.
okay,
After school, what happened, the jobs you got, and what you're doing right now.
okay.
Let's
so
go.
I don't know if you have time for that on your radio show, but
Please,
I'm
you
going
have
to
1
try
minute.
and be.
Let's
It's
go.
Papa
Okay, 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, let's see. So after school, I went to Radford University to study fashion design, and during Radford, I think Radford is where I got like a lot of my a lot of cool gigs
Okay.
that led to Papa Oppong being Papa Oppong. So we have this really cool lecturer, HOD.
Is he still there?
No, she's gone back to the UK. She's doing her PhD. She's called Yvonne Intiamwa. And what she would do is because she had, because she had a British training in fashion, she used to be very like in love with the students' work and like very encouraging. And she would create WhatsApp groups for all her classes, all the
Okay.
fashion classes. And if she gets any opportunities in her email, she just blast
Throw it
it
in
out
there,
into
yeah.
like WhatsApp groups. And sometimes people will be like, this thing, dear, I don't want to do it or whatever. And then I would be like, you know what, let me just go and see what's up with this opportunity. Sometimes it's just like random meetings. Like, go here, this person needs an intern for this. And then I would do that. So that's how I got like a link with Adidas Ghana. I was able to style their runway show when they were launching. And so many cool opportunities came from that. So, you know, that led to me networking more, meeting new people, you know, who later on, as an up to even like this year, I'm still calling some of these people and they're like, oh yeah, I remember you from when you were in Radford. Hey, what's up? So for me, the networking opportunities from school was really, really important. And then I've gone on to do work with Studio 189, which is owned by Rosario Dawson and Abrima. And then I've done some work with Christy Brown as well, which I stopped this year. I left this year just so I can focus on my brand, which has led me to where I am now, which is a lot of stuff going on.
So that's been like 5+ years.
Yeah, I mean 5 years actively. I would say 3 years.
Okay, so you're still new. So you're still new in the game.
Yeah, I'm still very new. I don't know why people think I have it figured out. I don't. I don't.
I mean, sort of going off of what you said, it sounds like while you were in school, it was more like when the opportunities came, you took them. So you had the drive, whereas there might have been some people who didn't take them, and then maybe their own journey, their path could have ended differently. So I feel like the inspiration from you is that, or what I'm taking from you is that when something comes your way, you shouldn't be afraid to like take the opportunity.
Exactly.
Yeah, because then you could be Papa Oppong.
I'm curious. I mean, so you're saying you are 3 years in the industry. Do you think social media factors into fashion in any way? Because you see people posting their designs. Like, do those reactions influence your creative choices? Because you're putting it out there to see what people think about them.
Yeah, I mean, social media plays a very, 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 very important role in everything that I do. I mean, I'm constantly online looking at everything. I have my favorite people, like my style influencer that I look up to, like Louis Ruby, and he's like a stylist. He's just amazing because he just wears these voluminous, oversized clothes, which is something that I love. And yeah, of course, the trends are all there on Instagram. When you go to explore feed, everything is just shoved in your face. That's how global the world is now. It's just everything is just so accessible. So definitely I'm using social media all the time. Sometimes you're in halfway into a collection and then you realize that you're so far off everything that is happening around the world that you're like, Papa Oppong, go back and then go back to the drawing board and edit a few things. So that wouldn't have been possible if I didn't have access to all these people that are like constantly in my face. You know what I mean?
So apart from that, apart from your fashion as well, we just realized like you really put so much effort into your films, into your visuals, like what you did for Christy Brown. Really loved it, and the sorority short film that you just posted like out just this Monday. What's the entire process like when it comes to your visuals?
I love this question because I never ever get to explain to people the madness that is Papa Oppong. So Papa Oppong, the individual, is there, and then there's the brand. And for me, I'm obsessed like visuals. Like there's so much going on in my head. Like I'm sitting here in front of you, and I'm already literally thinking of the next presentation, what that looks like. And I found like an amazing friend who's Angelo Prempe, who I shoot my videos with. He gets me. He's somebody who doesn't whine and complain. He's always excited to do new things. And the problem with me, sometimes I have these ideas and I'm just thinking, oh my God, who is going to want to be on this thing? Who's going to want to do this or whatever? And that can throw you off and throw the entire team off. So it's very important to me that I have a team that understands what I do.
And matches your energy.
Exactly. That's like number one for me. I don't care how professional like your work is. If we can't vibe on a certain level, I probably just won't work with you because I'm not too serious. I don't take myself too serious. So on set, we're laughing. All the models are happy. And I was telling someone, when I walk into a room, like with like a fashion space or whatever, I try not to be that designer, that diva who's like, will come and say, can you hang my things here? When I get into the
room. Sounds like what baby boy would.
Sounds very wacko. Yeah. Look at the way you're flipping your hair right now.
Oh,
yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Let them know.
No, but it's important to me that everyone's energy is on the same level and we're all ready to work. Like my mind is always just like on a like racing, and I'm looking for new ways to make fashion exciting. That's my thing. It's not just about the clothes. I always say the clothes is just one small element of the whole fashion thing for me. It's about what visuals are you putting out there? What does the lookbook look like?
The presentation,
presentation. That's my favorite part. You know what I mean? What experience is the crowd going to get? Like when they come, and I always say, you should always aim to be the Beyonce of your industry.
Listen.
Do you know why?
Yes.
Yes, because Beyonce is unpredictable. Beyonce is a perfectionist, and her creativity is on another level. You know what I mean? So for me, that's like I'm always like, let me just try and be the Beyonce of Ghanaian fashion. Let me be the one that when they say Papa Oppong is doing a show, they're like, oh my God, I
have to go.
I have to go because I don't know what he's doing. Is he? And then people ask me, oh, are they still going to be in bird cages? No, that was 2 years ago. No.
The birds are not flying.
Like, you know what I mean? That's 2 years ago. It's something different. But then the fact that they don't know what it is so exciting to me. And I work with a team that I trust. So like sometimes like that's the Beyonce effect too.
True.
Your team, they know everything,
but nobody
no
else
one
does
says anything.
Mhm.
Nobody's slipping anything.
Nobody
No one
is talking.
Yeah.
No one is talking because me, when I hear that you're talking, it will be a different level. But
Remember,
it's really, really important to me that you have like a really loyal team, and then you just don't limit yourself. Just go off.
you want
Yeah.
to send questions to Papa, send it to our WhatsApp number, that's 0500 60 70 70. You want to send questions to our WhatsApp number, that's 0500 60 70 70. Before we take a quick break, you've met us, you cannot know us individually.
Yeah.
Rate us, most stylish to West.
Oh,
We can take it. We can
We
take
can
it.
take it.
Can we move on?
We can take it.
Can we move on, Papa?
No, I want to do this. It's
Yeah.
fun.
Listen,
Oh,
Okay.
Papa is
snap.
really coming from me.
We trust his judgment.
We
Like,
trust his
He's
judgment.
the most fashionable person in the room and the most stylish.
Okay,
What-
it has to be Rhea. It's Rhea. No,
Yeah.
Rhea is.
Let's go.
I-
Okay, Rhea.
Yeah.
Followed by
I-
Cyril.
I take it. I take it.
I mean, and then Wacko.
Oh, wow.
before
Oh, stop
Cyril.
it. Oh, stop.
Let me let you have this one.
stop.
Let me let you have this one.
I'll let you have the PT one. Waka.
But listen, like interestingly, I think this interview Papa Oppong has been like one of my favorites so far, and we've had just a ring.
Wow,
Calm
what
down.
you can
Wow.
You know why? Like Papa, like after every 4 sentences, there's a quote, and I'm here busily writing all the quotes.
Oh wow.
Your favorite could never. Your favorite designer.
He's caption
your favorite-
ready.
Listen, your favorite designer cannot actually even align patterns. Let's move on, Cyril.
Oh,
Wow.
okay. Shots fired.
Get me in trouble.
Grab that, Charlie.